Hello and welcome back to Castle Farms Homestead. Behind me here is a red oak tree. Now, if you guys have been watching us for a while, you will remember that when we planted this red oak, it was like 19 feet tall. Tallest tree on our property. We had to cut it down to make sure that it continued to grow, but it is probably Clint's favorite tree. He was throwing some water on some trees while we were filling up the water tank for the house and discovered there is a hole right here. There we go, right here in the tree well for the red oak. And the water has been running for probably over an hour now. And this whole time it has been flowing down that hole. We do this on occasion when we find these holes to try to just flush out whatever little critters might be in them to keep them from eating the roots of the trees and discouraging them from living in there. But we've been wondering where all this water is flowing to. And as I was walking around, I happened to discover a couple places it's been going. You can see the red oak right here and just over here. This spot right here. Can step down in it. See a little mud right there. So water has been flowing over here. It's a little muddy. To these tunnels here, making them a little softer so they can collapse when I accidentally step on them. The spot that really surprised me though is red oaks right there. I was coming over here to grab the wheelbarrow and pitchfork and shovel, clean out the pig pens. I was just walking through this area here. That's going to be the future chicken run, and happened to step right here. And you can see much more water than that first spot. It is flowing over here. You see it bubbling up a little bit. Watch that water flow. So, from all the way over there to here. And Clint and I were suspecting that it might be over here because you can see all these mounds where critters have been digging tunnels and whatnot. So a good flow from over there to here. Absolutely wild. I was feeling around a little bit and foot sunk in right there. Just more of it there. So just step in, seeing if I can find another spot, but I don't know. Surprised I found those first two. Just completely randomly stepped on them. But that does happen sometimes out here. We'll just be walking along, then accidentally crunch down through someone's tunnels. Anyway, I thought you might all find that a little interesting. Normally we have a tarp covering the hay here for Boris, but I guess the wind blew through and blew it off into the pen, and Boris has now claimed it as a blanket for himself. It's a smart thing to do, Boris. I'm smart, but I'm taking it back. And of course, Portricia over here will not quit knocking over her water. Knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. Not where you're supposed to be, huh? Tattling on her, Boris. Checking on her. You.